Hey, what's up, everybody? So I wanted to just do a little video on my boxes that I made. I got this tank scooter for some adventure scootering, just locally, back roads kind of thing. And the original stuff that came with it was really kind of janky. It was really shaky. So I got me a normally a set like this would cost about $300, but I just used a Craftsman toolbox, the stackable kind. I even have a little one that goes on top of here, but I'm not using it today. And then I got some Amazon cheapo but sturdy imitation pelicans, and I screwed them into each other like that. They don't come apart, but it's all right. I don't need to carry my stuff. I'm just doing camping. And then mounted them to the bottom there, and it's really sturdy. I think my total cost on this was $70, and I'm pretty happy with it. It doesn't vibrate. It sits behind me, so it's not dragging air like the normal paneers, I think they're called. On the side, they kind of stuck out at an angle and caused a windbreak, and yeah, I didn't like that. That didn't last long. So anyways, this is my first trip with this. I decided to get the tank, and I'm going to answer a lot of questions that I had before I got the tank. So to tell you a little bit about it, it's a this is the new one, the 2004 Super Mach. And from what I understand, it's a Taiwan engine. There was a little sticker on it that said made in Taiwan also. I took all the stickers off of everything. And they fixed a few things, like getting pulled over because these red lights here, they were constantly on unless you changed your blinker. Yeah, the cops don't like forward red lights at all. So those are fixed. And Bluetooth, instead of that lady coming on and saying Bluetooth a mode, it just goes, there it is. Got my car playing on there. That's it. That's it. No chick going, hey, Bluetooth connected, or any of that stuff. I am 220 pounds, 5'10", and the fastest that I've got it up, and this is going up and down hills, maintained about just under 60. I was going 60, 61, and that's with everything I've got in there right now, which is a tent, sleeping bag, nothing really heavy. I got my solar charger, just some coffee stuff, and that's about it. When you're putting on your brake, when you're putting on your front wheel, one of the things that I had a problem with is this thing here. It was sticking out too far, so it was rubbing on a bolt. I don't know if you can see that bolt right there. There's a bolt right there. It was rubbing on that bolt. So I filed down that bolt a little bit, and I took this off and filed down the plates. You can see they're kind of roughly filed in there. And so that this was even, it was actually sticking out past the brake. So that's something I had to fix. Parts, when they shipped it out to me, it was missing these little brackets, which they are sending to me, and my center stand, which is almost crucial for putting that front wheel on. So I ended up having to modify some 2x4s and a jack. And anyways, I've been playing with two-wheeled vehicles for quite a while, and I got this one just to leave it stock. My buddy has a Vespa 300i that is pretty kick-ass, and I just decided that I was gonna stop with having to do little adjustments on the side of the road and stuff when we were traveling, and just buy something and leave it stock. It's mostly stock, and so that I could Just use it when we go on trips and stuff. That's about it. That's really all I want it for. And it keeps up with him pretty good. He can hit about 85 miles an hour, and I go a lot lower than that. This is the 168cc fuel injected, and anyways, that's all I have. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer them. Promise. And thanks for checking it out. Dan out.